Hello, welcome to Dreamtime Tarot. This is where we pick a card from the major arcana of the tarot. Those are the main archetypes to work with our subconscious, set intentions for our dream time, and receive messages from Psyche on really anything that we're working on. I feel like when you're working with the subconscious, whatever energy you land upon, whatever archetype you're working with, somehow it's going to help in your present moment, okay? So today I've been using the whole deck, and somehow I always just end up with a major arcana with my intention, but I decided to split the deck and only work with the major arcana, and the first major arcana that I came to was Temperance. And this card has come up a little bit in my daytime readings, so I feel like it's perfect to work with, okay? So Temperance is in connection to the number 14, which adds up to 5, which is the card, it's a number of change, okay? It's not a stable number. It's a little chaotic, 4 is the stable foundation, and then you add another leg in. What's this leg doing here, So it's kind of like it has an energy of transitional period. It is in connection to Sagittarius, and here it's depicting an angel that is showing a feminine figure how to so carefully pour water into a bowl that carries all of the elements. So she's adding an element to an already, bowl full of elements. So it's like, but it's kind of denoting, like with the clock at the top, it's kind of denoting that, like, when you're changing something, when something is changing, when something is transitioning, time is part of the alchemical process. And so patience, right? Because we said at the beginning, this is connected to Sagittarius. It's a fire energy, so sometimes it can be very impatient, okay? And things, when you're alchemizing them, like whenever you're cooking something, think about a recipe. Like sometimes you have to mix the egg with something at just the right temperature because you don't want it to overcook. Like there's timing involved in things, okay? So if you're trying to work with something and bring it into fruition, the Temperance card kind of comes to say, like, it's happening. The things are falling into place. The universe is working, but it's going to take time. And I mean, that's the healing, process as well. That's the healing journey as well, where a big key part of things and integrating lessons is the passing of time. I just heard the song Golden Hours by Brian Eno. Passing of time. Anyway, that could be important to somebody. But the passing of time gives you opportunity. It gives you opportunity to practice the lessons that you've learned, to respond in different ways because you're different now. Oh, Temperance, where are you going? And so time, that's a big, it's a it's right in front of our faces here, okay? That big clock, like, there's also this really cool other little tidbit that I feel like I need to point out, and it's the little bonsai tree at the bottom of the feet of the angels. It's a full-grown bonsai, and it looks like it's in its perfect, condition. And this is, it really talks about the dedication, the consistency, the showing up, and caring for something, right? The caring for something, and the working of not just like nature, because the bonsai grows how it grows, but also a human being, you know, human caring and taking care of something and you know, giving it shape. So okay, let's work with the Temperance card in our dream time. So I'm feeling the energy a little bit different with this one. I feel like you can set your intention however you want. It feels good to you. I say this every single time that we do this. Based on everything you know about the Temperance, based on what I just shared with you, the Temperance, and you feel like you have, this is how I connect to it, and this is how I want to set my intention, by all means, please go for it, okay? If you prefer having some guidance and then maybe merging your ideas with the idea that I will give you, beautiful too. Okay, so I really feel like with Temperance meditation, that like sitting in stillness and sitting in silence is a really beautiful way to tap into that energy of Temperance, because Temperance is patient. Temperance is having the steady surgical hand, you know, like one drop over and you're so really like mindful moving and mindful breathing and really tapping into that Temperance energy, you know. It's very slow moving. I honestly feel like a hum like kind of comes over me with Temperance. Okay, so when you're ready for your dream time, when you're, you know, cozy in bed, you're all got all your, I don't know, like, do you wear an eye mask, earplugs, mouth tape? Okay, some of these things are just necessary, okay? They help you rest. Anyway, once you have all of that, get into a meditative state and connect to the energy of Temperance, okay? And you can, from this place, ask the energy of Temperance to show you whatever messages it has for you. Is there an aspect of Temperance that you have a challenging time with, you know? And what does your psyche, what is the condition of the subconscious mind? What is Temperance like in your subconscious mind? What can you learn from Temperance, you know, and really bring it into your Dreamtime practice? If you're somebody that's new to working with Dreamtime, I highly suggest you get a notebook just for your dreams, and that the moment that you wake up, before you even pick up your phone, you take some time to jot down some notes, feelings, colors, people, anything that called out to you, because any little inanimate object that you think is meaningless could mean something, okay? So even if you don't remember like visuals, thoughts or emotions are important to note. And sometimes it's in those really like small moments before you open your eyes that you get like the message, okay? So it's a practice, just like Temperance. So yeah, I love that. If you need or want, you don't even have to need it. You could just be curious and want to go a little more in depth with your dream interpretation. I also offer dream interpretation sessions. You can find those on my website, keepthechannelonlove.com. And we will talk all about your dream and what it can mean with what's going on in your life now, or some kind of like clarity that you've been looking for. And have fun. Have a lot of fun. Last time that we worked with a magician, wow, I was like bringing back ancestors, okay? Got some ancestor visitation. It was really awesome. So we'll see what happens this time. All right, have a beautiful night. Rest well and sweet dreams. Take care.